Hi, I'm Rebecca Greenspan, founder and chief consultant of RG Adoption Consulting, as well as a single adoptive mama. Today, I want to address what frustrates me as an adoption professional. There's a couple things. One is, I truly wish there was adoption reform, meaning that the laws in every state were the same. The laws about the revocation periods, when a birth mom can sign, how much money can be spent on an adoption, so that there was not this huge discrepancy from agency to agency and each given situation. I think it would make things much easier. Two is the sense of competition instead of coming together in the adoption community. I feel like too many times adoption professionals are very concerned about their bottom line and who can be better than the next, instead of working together to do what's best for everyone in the adoption triad. Because I truly believe that if we continue to do what is ethically best for the hopeful adoptive parent, the expectant mom, as well as the unborn child, that we will all rise above and do well in the industry of adoption as well. So I wish people would think more about the people involved in the triad and doing what's best for them versus the adoption industry as a business. However, I do also understand that we also have to keep our businesses running. And so it's complicated, as is adoption, but I wish we would all work together more, have more of a sense of best practices and sharing that versus who comes up on top.
I'm answering the question, do you see value in working with an adoption consultant? Why or why not? And why do you think it's beneficial for hopeful adoptive parents to work with a consultant? Yes, I absolutely see the value in working with a consultant, obviously, because I am one, but I am one because I see the value in it. It's the more support you can have going through the adoption process, the better. It is a difficult journey, and for some people it goes very smoothly, and that's always great. For some people it's a long road and there's lots of bumps in the road, so the more support you can have, the better your outcome will be, and also the less stressful it will be. An adoption consultant basically handholds you through the whole process, from the very beginning all the way through placement of your child, and even support afterwards if you're looking for extra help afterwards. I always see the benefit in having help in any process that you go through, especially from a professional and from a consultant that has gone through the journey themselves, which at this point all of our consultants have. And so I think there's a lot of benefit in hearing somebody else's process and having that feedback from them as to what works, what doesn't work, what to look out for, and then just limiting your risks as far as scamming goes and things like that. Consultants are really helpful in that process. When you work with an agency, there's so many people that have so many different jobs there. And I think it's nice to have a consultant that is there solely for you and your family, that has no attachment to the birth mom. So it's easy to separate that. Sometimes I think it's hard for agencies to do that, and some do a wonderful job of that. So I think that it's always beneficial to have somebody that's there just solely for your family who has zero attachment to the birth mom. That's my answer as far as that goes. I think there's many benefits, but I think that's the biggest one, is to have that sole support for your family.